Hello yogis, welcome to this week's free yoga and meditation practice. I'm Hannah and this week I will be guiding you through a beautiful supine meditation, so lying down for the first 10 minutes, followed by 20 minutes of grounding flow that allows you to find connection to the earth. You don't want to miss this. This is super yummy. So get yourself comfy, get yourself into a lying down position on your mat, ready to meditate, and I will meet you there. Okay yogis, hopefully you've got yourself lying down by now, but I just wanted to mention a couple of props that might be really nice to help you set up for this meditation. So I've got a bolster for going behind my knees. You might grab a pillow off your bed or a big cushion off the sofa, so feel free to pause the video to grab that. And I've also got a little cushion to go behind my head as support, and this might be useful later in the practice as well, so feel free to go grab those, set yourself up. And then when you're ready, allow the body to arrive in this supine position. Notice where the hands naturally land, either on the body or on the earth by your side. And then start to let the body land as well. Straight away, tap into some deep breaths. Inhaling into the belly and using your exhale to completely release down into the earth. Make any noises you like. This is your home practice. Sighs, deep breaths out. If there's pain, maybe a bit of swearing, hopefully not. And just find your way into this complete surrender where you allow the body to be supported by the earth. And if you're already thinking, nope, this isn't the video for me, I'm already feeling tired, I need something uplifting, then just trust. You clicked on this for a reason. And if your body is exhausted, then this is exactly what it needs. Allow the body to rest when it needs rest, and you will step off your mat with all the energy you need to get through the rest of your day. So if you haven't taken your deep breaths, take a couple more here. Reconnecting with the breath. Getting out of the mind for a few moments. And we will now start to reconnect with the body. So bring your awareness to the tips of your big toes. And then spread the awareness out across all 10 toes, noticing any sensation here. And slide your attention through the whole foot until you find the place where the foot is touching the earth. Let that grow heavy, send down roots, reconnect to earth here. Now we send our awareness up through the ankles, through the lower legs, the muscles of the calves, the shins. We arrive at the knee joint. Take a moment here to swirl your attention around the entire knee, taking in the back of the knee, the sides of the knees, and the kneecap on the top. Be aware of all of the complex ligaments, tendons, and muscles that normally work here. And see if you can allow everything to soften, to melt down. Maybe there's a cushion or a bolster behind the knees to help support here. Now guide your awareness up into the thighs. The muscles here are like the workhorses of the body. We have the strong quadriceps on the front and the hamstrings on the back. And then through the center we have this strong thigh bone, the femur. All of this works so hard for us throughout the day. See if you can let this area of the body grow heavy and the muscles to completely relax. Now bring your awareness to the bowl of the pelvis, starting at the points where the pelvis is touching the earth, so at the sacrum or just on the back of the pelvic bowl. And again, allow the body to send down roots from this point. Feel super connected to the earth and feel the earth connecting back to you, supporting you. And now allow your attention to swirl around the bowl of the pelvis, noticing sensation. So giving the thinking mind a break, let feeling take over instead. Notice any tension, any emotions that might come up, and just sit with it here. Maybe using your breath to settle, to allow any tension to soften. Bring the awareness now into the lower belly. If your hand or hands are resting here, you might start to feel the breath rising and falling in the belly. And start to really notice without judgment, how does the belly feel? It might be full, it might be empty, it might be some digestion going on. You might hear some little gurgles or noises. Or you might be quite nervous or have some fear or anxiety going on right now, and there might be a whole load of knots in the belly. Use this time to accept what is, and then bring your breath into the belly and allow every exhale to soften and help you let go. Swirling the attention around the torso now to the back body, the lower back. Just feel into that part of the body that's not quite touching the earth, and see if you can use your next few exhales to allow it to release down a little deeper. So often we hold a bit of tension here, we're gripping on a little bit, and our lower back arches up quite a bit from the earth. Use the next few exhales to melt down, to ground down. And then bring your awareness up into the upper back body. Really feel here that the backs of the shoulder blades, the back of the rib cage, and the back of the heart space are spreading wide and then grounding down. Send down roots here as well across this large area, and really feel the connection to earth as you spread wide across the back body, which in turn allows you to open up across the front body. Find space across the heart. Allow the collarbones to sparkle open, and allow the ribs to fill up with air. Now send your attention to the tops of the shoulders, and as if there is water being poured down through the arms, watch as your awareness trickles down through the entire length, through the upper arms, the elbows, the forearms, the wrists, the hands, the fingers and thumbs. Wherever your hands are resting, feel the sensation in the skin and the places that are touching the earth or the body. And then feel the sensation in the skin of the part of the hand that is being touched by the air. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Now glide your awareness back up through the arms, nice and smooth, till we get all the way to the neck. Soften the muscles of the neck, relax them fully. And finally, we arrive at the face. Allow the face to fall open. Jaw, cheeks, muscles around the eyes, forehead, all of them softening and melting. Breathe into the face and soften as you breathe out. Now bring your awareness to the back of the head, resting heavy on the earth. Finally, send down roots here. Ground down. Connect to earth. Then bring your awareness right to the crown of the head. And take a huge breath into the entire body. Full exhale. 2 more of these, filling up with life and energy. And exhaling to release what you don't need right now. 1 more. Amazing. Gently start to wake up the body, wriggling fingers and toes. Find gentle movement. And when you're ready, slowly start to move into the hands and feet, and then release one ear down to the earth. Then the other ear, stretching out through the neck. Come back to center. Bend up one knee, then the other. If there is a bolster on the mat, place your feet on the bolster and just slide it out to the end of the mat so you can stretch out long. Nice. Reach the fingertips all the way up and overhead. Take a big breath in. Soften on the exhale. And just walk your feet all the way over to the bottom right-hand corner of the mat. Hold onto the left wrist with the right hand and pull the upper body over to the right. Take a big inhale into the left side body, big stretch. Full exhale. Back through center as you breathe in. Walk the feet over to the left corner as you breathe out. Hold on to the right wrist with the left hand, inhale. And draw the upper body over to the left as you exhale. So hips stay where they are. Big breath in, stretch it out. Full breath out. Back to center as you inhale. And now slowly bat open the eyes if they are still closed. Hey. And bend the knees up into the chest. Give yourself a loving hug. Take a rock side to side. Then cross the ankles and hold on behind the backs of the thighs. This is where we're gonna connect to our inner child, get a little playful, and I invite you to start rocking forward and backwards. So normally works best to inhale as you roll forward, exhale as you roll back, squeeze it out. Try and get some momentum, heels tap on the earth, and then come all the way overhead as you rock back. Move with your breath. Nice, build up a little flow, and then next time you come forward, plant your hands on the mat and hop it back to all fours. So this can be basically impossible to do with any sort of grace. And I love this move because it forces us to drop the ego. We land here with a little bit of a sense of humor and just a little bit of humility as we step into the next part of our practice. So when you arrive here, just 5 breaths to find an intuitive movement. So this might be cat-cow, there might be a shift side to side, but just really feel into the body. I invite you to close down the eyes. 3 more inhales, exhales. Find what the body needs for one more breath in. And a full breath out. Slowly spiral back into center. And take your time to send the hips all the way up and back. Really nice and slow. When you arrive, take a huge breath in. Take a full breath out, downward facing dog. Find any movement again that feels good here. Maybe you take your dog for a little walk, or find stillness. And then come back to center, a big breath in. Full breath out. Right heel slides to the sky as you inhale. Then nice and slow, draw the knee into the nose as you exhale, shift forward. Then step the foot forward. Lower the back knee. And for this one, we're going to walk the right foot all the way out so that the toes drop off the edge of the mat and just get tickled by the carpet, or feeling the smooth, cool floor if there's no carpet there. Plant the hands down, untuck the back toe. Maybe you shift the back knee back in space slightly, coming into our lizard lunge. So this one here is slightly different than our crescent lunge. We're finding a deep opening in the hips, and it can be quite strong. I'm just going to give you a couple of options to work with. So we either stay here in this kind of standard variation. This is perfect. This is like our bread and butter. Or maybe you tuck the back toe and lift the back knee, straightening the leg. This gives you a little bit more of a stronger practice. Feels a little heat. And for some people, it can give them a bit more space to open in the hips. Another option, if you're feeling quite open already, is to lower down onto the forearms. So just find that place that feels supportive, but also like you are opening up into the body. Yogi's choice to tuck or untuck the back toes. And then find length in the neck, press away from the earth. 3 full rounds of breath here. One more inhale. Full exhale. Lower the back knee if it's lifted. Come to the hands if you're on the forearms. And from here, we're just going to really slowly slide the back foot out to the right. So as if you're just sliding across, well, we are sliding across the surface. Toes come off the edge of the mat. And the hips will automatically start to open up to the left. So let's follow them round with the hands. Walk the hands all the way round, off the edge of the mat, and then all the way to the back edge. Straighten out the right leg. Bring the foot parallel with the front edge of the mat and press down into the blade edge of the foot. And then front hand comes under front shoulder. We open right hand up to the sky, and we're in our plank variation or gate pose. Ta-da! See if you can tap into that feeling of ta-da, ta-da here by grounding down into whatever is touching the earth. Connect with your foundations. Open up. Inhale. Exhale. Big breath in. Full breath out. One more inhale up into the fingertips. And as you exhale, just bring the hand out in front of you. So it's parallel with the earth, fingertips reaching away from you, palm flat down. Take an inhale. Exhale, imagine your hand is on an imaginary marble surface here. And as you breathe in, smear honey across that surface. Bring the thumb all the way back, fingertips past the crown of the head. Long line from fingers to heel. Big inhale. Press down through the blade edge of the right foot as you exhale. Last big breath in. As you exhale, bring the hand down to the earth. Keep the right foot where it is and just walk your way all the way back. Left foot will pivot round and we arrive back in our lunge. Ta-da! Big breath in here to open the heart. Come onto the fingertips. Exhale, plant the hands. Tuck the back toes, straighten the leg. Inhale. Step it back, down dog as you exhale. Full breath in. Full breath out. Left heel slides to the sky. Breathe in. Step it all the way up as you exhale. Take your time. lower the back knee, and on this side we walk the left toes out so that the toes are pointing slightly out, being tickled by the carpet underneath, or feeling a connection to the smooth floor. Maybe you've got a nice wooden floor or tiles, cool tiles under the toes. And then find your lizard lunge on this side, and the beauty of the yoga practice is we start to appreciate how the body is completely asymmetrical. So here you might feel way more open or way more tight than the other side. So honor where you are, take a variation that feels good, work with your body, and then notice if the chin is dropping to the chest. Find a beautiful long line in the neck and find your breath. 3 more inhales. Opening up in the hip as you exhale. Last big breath in. Full breath out. Lower the back knee if it's lifted. Hands on the earth. And we will slowly untuck the back toe if it's tucked. Glide the foot over to the left side so the toes come off the mat. And then this time we're walking over across the right side. Come all the way to the back of the mat. Left leg straightens. Foot comes parallel to the back edge of the mat, so the toes are pointing off the side. Press down into the foot, press down into the right hand, and open up into your plank variation or gate pose on this side. Shine your heart out the side of the mat. Find a length in that left hand and energy in the fingertips. 3 breaths. One more big breath in. And as you exhale, just bring that arm out in front of you so the fingertips reach away from the body. Thumbs are pointing the same direction as the head. Take an inhale. Exhale, feel that imaginary plane of marble under the hand, nice and smooth. And as you breathe in, slide the hand across the marble, smear the honey out, and then reach the thumb back as you open the heart. 3 breaths, inhaling. Exhaling, press down firmly into the blade edge of the left foot. Last big breath in. Exhale, hands come down to the earth. Walk it all the way back to the front. Pivot the back foot round and land in your lunge. Inhale here to come onto the fingertips. Exhale, plant the hands. Tuck the back toes, straighten the leg, breathe in. Step it back, downward facing dog as you breathe out. Take a huge inhale. Full exhale. Inhale, hips to the sky. And exhale, slow descend of the knees to the earth. Place the forearms down on the earth so that the elbows are underneath the shoulders. And then just notice that the forearms are nice and parallel, like a number 11. Try and keep them like that. So the elbows will want to come out because most of us are super tight in the shoulder girdle. So try and keep the elbows in line with the wrists. And we'll slowly start to walk the knees back. Heart melts down, forehead comes to the earth. Hips stay over the knees, so don't drop them back too far. And we land in Anahatasana, heart to earth pose. Slowly opening up in the shoulders. Press down into the tops of the feet. Find your breath here. And what does it mean to you to connect your heart to earth? Two more breaths. Inhaling. Exhaling. Nice. Look forward, slowly peel your way up so that your nose shifts all the way forward, and we'll land on our bellies in Sphinx pose. Just for a few breaths here, a little heart opener. Make sure your feet are at least hips width apart, press into the tops of the feet. And we'll just travel through the body, setting ourselves up, making this a full body experience. So tops of the feet press down so that the legs switch on. Front of the pelvis, your pubic bone presses down so that your belly lifts up. Check that your elbows are under your shoulders. Again, forearms nice and parallel. And then claw into the hands. Pull back from, so it's like you're pulling the hands back in order to pull the heart forward. Shoulders draw back in space. Neck is really nice and long, so avoid the temptation to lift the chin all the way to the sky. You can hear it in my voice, like I can't talk properly. I'm shutting off the throat chakra by doing that. So keep the neck nice and long. Big breath in here. Full breath out. Connect to earth. And use that connection to lift the heart to open up. 2 more breaths. Next, exhale, elbows go wide, forehead melts to the earth. Take a big breath in, full breath out. Nice, slide the hands back in line with the rib cage. As you inhale, press your way up. And as you exhale, cross the ankles and sit all the way back. And we land in seated. Bring the legs wide here. So we're setting ourselves up for like wide-legged seated position. And this is where it will be useful to grab your little cushion. Because most people, when they come to wide-legged seated, so just check this out in the body. Most people will get this a little bit. So this pelvic tilt backwards and the slump in the lower back. And if we can get something just to raise the hips up slightly. In fact, I'm going to fold this in half to make this a little higher, then we can just tilt. So this is where I was before. Tilt the pelvis forwards, and you find this beautiful length in the spine. So land in your wide-legged seat. Find a version that works for you. It doesn't have to be super wide. Rest the hands wherever is comfy. Peel the toes back towards the face. Sit up tall. Inhale. Exhale. Nice. And then gently bend the right knee, bring the right heel in towards the body. And we're just going to rest the right hand down on the left thigh. Inhale, left hand to the sky. Exhale, up and over towards the right side. And you can hold onto the thigh, use a bind to help you with this big stretch through the side body. Big breath in. Full breath out. Inhaling. Exhaling. 1 more breath in. Full breath out. Up through center as you inhale. And exhale, release. Nice. And I've just realized I've actually done that a bit of a funky way. Normally I would guide you to bring the left hand to the top of the right thigh. So let's do that now. So this is just, the universe testing us. Also showing you that I'm human. So bring the left hand to the top of the right thigh and let's go through that the other side. Inhale, right hand to the sky. Exhale, up and over. So just notice the different sensation on this side. Lean back a little, open up in the heart. Big breath in. Full body experience, left toes flex back towards the face. Inhaling. Last exhale. Come back through center, fingertips reach high. And we exhale to twist over to the left, so fingertips come around behind the back body. You can slide the left hand up towards the knee and just guide the heart open to the left side. Inhaling, exhaling. Full breath in, full breath out. And 1 more. Inhale, full exhale. Slowly come back through center. Counter twist, fingertips rest to the earth. And we just gently drop forehead down to the earth, chin to chest. Breathe in. Breathe out. Nice. Rise up and we'll switch sides. We'll do the funky version on the other side as well. So you get double the side stretches. Yay. Left heel comes in towards the body. Right leg straightens out. Now I've got to make sure I get it the right way around. We bring the left hand to the top of the right thigh. So this is the funky version. Inhale, right hand up to the sky. Exhale, up and over, big side body stretch. Press down into the right heel firmly. Inhale. Exhale, open up. Big breath in. Full breath out. Up through center as you inhale. Gently release the hands and switch the bind as you exhale. So right hand comes across to left thigh. Inhale, left hand to the sky. Exhale, up and over. And so we can bring the hand round to bind around the thigh if that feels better. Lean back a little. See if you can spiral your heart to the sky. 3 breaths. One more inhale. Full exhale. Come up through center, fingertips reach high, breathe in. Twisting to your left as you breathe out. So fingertips come round behind the back body. Right hand slides up towards the knee. And we just pivot around our midline. Avoid leaning back, so come up onto the fingertips of the back hand. And inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Nice and gentle. No forcing. No gripping. Full breath out. Inhale through center. Frame the right leg with your fingertips and just gently soften chin to chest. Forehead melts down in the direction of the earth, so not actually to the earth. Big breath in. Full breath out. Nice. Then gently roll up and we'll finish with a little windscreen wiper action. So remove your cushion or whatever is supporting your seat. Bring both feet to the earth, knees to the sky. Bring your hands either side of the body slightly behind you and the fingertips pointing towards the feet. Lift up the heart as you inhale. Exhale, let the knees drop over towards the left. So internal rotation in the right thigh. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, stay. One more breath in, like Ariel on the rock, really proud heart. Exhale, switch to the other side. Inhale, lift up high. Exhale, getting internal rotation in the left thigh here. Big breath in, open the heart. Full breath out. Inhale through center. Exhale over to the left. Inhale, lift. Exhale over to the right. Big breath in. Full breath out, switch. Inhaling here. Exhale, last one to the right. Big inhale, lift. And exhale, back to center. Press the hands on the knees. Take an inhale to sit up tall. And one of my favorite moves, just soften it forward. You can hug the shins. Fold in towards yourself. 3 breaths. Grounding down through the feet, grounding down through the seat, connecting to earth. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Roll it all the way up, nice and slow, and come to your comfortable seat. Hands together at heart center. Really feel the connection at the base of your spine, so through the sit bones, down at the bottom of the sacrum, your root chakra. Feel grounded and know that the earth has your back. And if you feel the need for a little more support, then lie yourself back down on the earth. Come into a supine position and feel held for a few moments. If you need to head off into your day now, and we will seal our practice. Take a big breath in through the nose. Clear it out through the mouth. Thumbs come up to the third eye as we inhale. And we bow to each other and to ourselves. Namaste.